I'm 73 years old. I think being American means that you were born one of the incredibly lucky people that has ever lived. I've enjoyed incredible freedoms and rights and privileges, and I just consider myself very, very, very lucky.
What does being American to you mean?
It means that we all do stuff that we like to do. Is that correct?
My name is Kara Pattison, and I am from Goodrich, Michigan. And what I think it means to be an American is probably having religious freedom, having the ability to say what I think and not get arrested for it, for the most part, unless it's something really evil. I think it means having clean water when I turn on the faucet and poop that goes away when I flush the toilet. I think it means having access to health care. When I have an issue, I don't have to pay first before I have my baby in the hospital. I can just be horribly in debt later. I think it means lots of opportunity, and for me too, it's not just about opportunity, and doing things that that are remarkable, but also being unremarkable and being okay with it is kind of an American thing to me too. You don't have to be a doctor or a physicist to matter, so I think that has something to do with being American as well. So that's about it.
My name is Eric Hendricks. I was born in Minnesota, and the question has been asked me, what does being an American mean to me? It means being a part of a free society where I also have responsibilities for my fellow man, and we cooperate together to pursue life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. That's what being American means to me.
Adriana Maynard. I'm from Colombia, from Cali, Colombia. I have been over here in this country for almost 21 years. I had a question. They have been asking me what is to be American, and I never had somebody ask me about it. They took me out a little bit, but I can say is that in these 21 years, I have been found the freedom to be able to choose whatever I want to do in this country, and I appreciate that this country opened the doors for me to grow as a professional and as a person. I had a family, my roots are here over here. I had a husband and kids, and now they are from the United States, and I'm so grateful for that. So it's a great opportunity. It's a country that offers so many things for foreign people. So this is what it means for me to be American, country opportunities.
My name is Chelsea Lalone. I've been doing my midterm research on what being American means. And I've gotten a lot of answers that I thought I would get from certain people, and some that were a little not along the lines of what I thought I'd get. Being American
to me means that I have a roof over my head and I'm not living in squalor where I have to pay to use water that's dirty and filled with trash and poo and who knows what else. It means that I have the ability to have transportation to go to a job to support myself. And it means that I have freedom to do most of what I would like to do, if not all of what I would like to do. It means that as a woman I can go to college and get an education and support myself and my daughter without the help of others, and that I can, live sufficiently by myself, or I can, help others. I find it interesting that almost everybody kind of mentions something along the lines of freedom and the pursuit of happiness. Whereas I did have one person who mentioned that they're not really super pro-American, but that's because they have very strong ties to their native background, which does explain why they wouldn't care much for America, since historically America hasn't been the greatest to them. And I had another friend who happened to not necessarily dislike America because he understands that America is a lot better off than some other countries, but at the same time, he knows that America isn't the greatest, and that it's not the best, and that we could be doing better as a nation. And I thought that depending on the age and the level of education and how long some of these people have been in America, really depends on their outlook of what they feel being American means. My friend who was born from Colombia feels extremely lucky now that she lives here for the last 21 years and that her family can grow up here instead of in Colombia. And I think that's wonderful that she's able to do that, considering where she came from wasn't the greatest for what possible future family she could have had then. So I thought this project was actually pretty interesting to do.